nor will your participation result in any cause of the future to tell you anything. And again, all your responses will be completely confidential.
Okay.
Right. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance purposes.
Okay.
Well, before we begin, I need to know if I have reached you on a cell phone. If so, are you in a place where you can talk safely without endangering yourself or others?
Yes, I can talk without any trouble.
Okay. Are you registered to vote at your home address in Iowa?
Yes, I am.
Right. In which county are you registered to vote?
I'm registered to vote in Pottawatomie County.
Okay.
Blue is like the regular.
Are you or is anyone in your household employed by newspaper, television, radio station?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that question real quick?
Sure. Generally speaking, would you say that things in Iowa are going in the right direction, or have they gotten off on the wrong track?
I think they're on the wrong track.
Okay. And do you approve or disapprove of the job Kim Reynolds is doing as governor?
I disapprove.
Right. And do you approve or disapprove of the job the Iowa state legislature is doing in Des Moines?
I disapprove.
Okay. And thinking about the November election, if the election for Iowa State House were being held today, for whom would you vote? The Republican candidate or the Democratic candidate for the state house from this district?
I would vote for the Libertarian candidate.
Okay.
Cigarettes. My cigarettes.
All right. Now, I would like to read you some names of different people active in politics here in Iowa. For each one, please tell me first whether you heard of this person. Then, if so, please tell me whether you have a favorable or unfavorable impression of that person. If I name someone you don't know too much about, just tell me, and we'll go on to the next one.
Okay.
The first name is Donald Trump. Is it favorable, unfavorable, heard of?
Unfavorable.
Okay. Okay. Brent Seagrace. Favorable, unfavorable, heard of, no opinion, never heard of.
Favorable.
Okay. Kim Reynolds.
Unfavorable.
Favorable. Okay. Joe Biden.
Unfavorable.
Okay. Jennifer Tylant.
Favorable.
Okay. All right. Next, thinking about some of the issues, which one or two of the following issues are currently most important to you when deciding how to vote for Iowa State House? Is it healthcare, moral values, Texas, government spending and debt? Taxes, government spending and debt, illegal immigration, racism, economy and jobs, the coronavirus outbreak, education, vandalism and destruction of property. Accept up to 2 responses.
The taxes and the debt.
Okay. Okay, give me just a moment here.
Oh, no problem.
Switching topics and thinking now about the November elections. How interested are you in the November elections for president, U.S. Senate, U.S. Congress, state legislature, and other state and local offices? Please rate your interest from 1 to 10, when 1 meaning that you have no interest in this election, and 10 meaning that you are extremely interested. Of course, you can choose any number in between 1 and 10.
I'd like 10. I'm very interested.
Okay. Still thinking about the elections in November. If the election for president were being held today, for whom would you vote if the candidates were Donald Trump, Republican, and Joe Biden, Democrat?
I would vote for Joe Jorgensen, the Libertarian candidate for president. Joanne Jorgensen. Yep, that's who I would vote for.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If the election for U.S. Senate were being held today, for whom would you vote between? Johnny Ernst, Republican, Teresa Greenfield, Democrat, Rick Stewart, Libertarian, and Susan Hogsart, Independent?
Rick Stewart, Libertarian.
Okay. If the election for U.S. House Representative were held today, who would you vote between? David Young, Republican, Cindy X, Democrat, and Bryan Jack Holder, Libertarian.
I would vote for Bryan Jack Holder, the Libertarian candidate for the 3rd District.
Okay. And if the election of Iowa State House of Representatives were being held today, from whom would you vote between? Brent Segrist, Republican, Jennifer Pallant, Democrat, and Robert Fairchild, Libertarian.
I would proudly vote for Robert Fairchild, the Libertarian candidate.
Okay, and would you definitely vote for...
Definitely vote. Yeah, for Robert.
Probably vote.
Robert Fairchild. Robert Fairchild. Libertarian.
Would you definitely vote for Robert Fairchild or probably vote for Robert?
Definitely. I would definitely vote for Robert.
Okay. Give me just a moment here.
Oh, no problem.
Oh. Thinking some more of the elections for Iowa State House of Representatives. Now I want you to look at a couple of the candidates running to be your state representative in Des Moines. First, I'm going to read you some statements about Brent Segrist. And after I read each one, please tell me if that statement makes you more likely or less likely to vote for Brent Segrist, or if it makes no difference to your vote. Okay. Brent Segrist has devoted his life to public service for the Council Bluffs area. Segrist was a high school social studies teacher, served in the Iowa House, led the Iowa Area Education Agency, and its other Iowa Western Community College Board of Trustees. Does that make you more likely, somewhat more likely, somewhat less likely, much likely to vote for?
Makes no difference.
Okay. Here's the next one. Brent Segrist believes we need a responsible and balanced approach to responding to the coronavirus that protects the vulnerable, safeguards the constitutional right, and helps Iowans get back to work and school safely. Okay.
That makes no difference.
Okay. As a teacher of 18 years and father of 2, Brent Segrist knows the value of a good education. Segrist has been teaching and coaching kids and fighting for our local schools for over 30 years, and he'll go to the State House to stand up for Council Bluffs schools.
Makes no difference.
Okay. Next, I'm going to read you some statements about Jennifer Pallant. And after I read each one, please tell me if that statement makes you more likely or less likely to vote for Jennifer Pallant, or if it makes no difference to your vote. Jennifer Pallant supports an extreme government takeover of health care that would eliminate private and union health plans, punishing work families who have bargained and sacrificed a lot to secure quality health care.
That would make no difference.
Okay. On the campaign trail, Jennifer Pallant claims to be running for the people of Council Bluffs, but in reality, Jennifer Pallant is beholden to the extreme liberal activists and lobbyists that she has taken thousands of dollars from, including those liberal activists in California who backed Elizabeth Warren presidential campaign.
That makes no difference.
Okay. Jennifer Pallant wants to join the politicians in the state house who want to stop local sheriffs and law enforcement from cooperating with federal authorities who are attempting to deport criminal illegal immigrants and give free health care paid by the taxpayers to illegal immigrants.
That makes no difference.
Okay. Jennifer Pallant supports efforts to force Iowa to a devastating environmental agreement, despite concerns that it gives China a free pass that could not cost Iowans as much $20,000 per family, and eliminates thousands of blue-collar jobs, all the while having little to no impact on reducing climate change. You say more likely, somewhat more likely, somewhat less likely, much less likely.
Makes no difference.
Jennifer Pallant supports plans that include forced unionization and mandatory union dues, even for workers who do not want to join a union. And she said much more likely, somewhat more likely.
Makes no difference.
Okay. All right. Now that you've heard some more information, if the election of Iowa House of Representatives were being held today, for whom would you vote between? Brent Segrist, Republican, Jennifer Pallant, Democrat, and Robert Fairchild, Libertarian?
Robert Fairchild, Libertarian.
Okay. Now I just have a few more questions for statistical purposes only.
Okay.
Despite how you may feel now, are you registered to vote as a Republican, Democrat, or Independent, or something else?
Something else.
Okay. Do you think of yourself as closer to the Republican Party or the Democratic Party?
The Libertarian Party.
Okay. All right. What is the last grade you completed in school?
That would be a doctorate degree, a law degree.
Okay.
So that's high school plus 7 years of college.
Okay. Okay. We thank you for your time.
Oh, can I say something?
Yes.
I know how these names are pronounced, and I think I can help you. It's Segrist. Segrist. That's how Brent's name is pronounced, Brent Segrist, and it's Jen Pellant. Pellant.
Oh.
Like
Pellant.
repellent. So Jen Pellant. Jen Pellant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Segrist.
Yep.
Thank you so
Segrist.
much for that correction.
No, you're that's no problem at all. I'm from down here, and we sort of don't have accents. We're real plain folk. So, but thank you so much for doing this survey. And which company are you with? I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem at all. We were a national research firm. It's with Dynata.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
national research firm.
Okay. Are you
Dynata Global.
are you an Iowan also?
The headquarters for Dynata Global is in Plano, Texas.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you must be in some other part of the country. Well, you have a beautiful voice and you're very patient. So.
Oh, thank you for your time. I
Hey.
appreciate that. Your survey has been stored. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Have a wonderful day.
Okay. And Black Lives Matter.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome,
you so much, sir.
You're welcome. God bless you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So we get calls from survey companies asking us, they asked me at the beginning, I don't know if they asked me if I was a candidate, but you know what? I'm going to take the survey. I'm going to hear what the survey has to say. The survey says I'm voting for Bobby. I can't vote for Bobby because I don't live in Bobby's district, but and I'm friends with Mr. Segrist, and I'm friends with Miss Pellant. So I think, I think they should have some forums, the three of them, with Bobby included, because we can't have our democratic republic unless everybody that's a ballot certified candidate is allowed to participate in a debate. So thank you for watching, and I'll be uploading this and typing up the questions to this survey. Thank you.